Hey guys, good morning. Listen, we just got an update from down by the White House. Apparently a body has been found in McPherson Square. That is the homeless camp that I've shown you a few times, only 2 blocks from the White House. Now, they don't suspect foul play, but we're going to go down there. Remember, just last week there was a murder of a homeless man in the Ellipse. That's a couple blocks away from this location. Then the rest of the day, I have no plans for the rest of the day. We'll go see Air Force One comes back tonight about like 10 o'clock. I'm not going to see that. Anyway, let's go out and see what's going on. So police are on the scene here at McPherson Square where a body has been found inside one of the tents this morning. No foul play suspected at this time, but it's being investigated. So guys, we're on the scene here at McPherson Square where earlier today police found a dead body in one of the homeless tents in this homeless encampment. There are about 60 tents here. At the moment, they said there was no foul play suspected, but police are investigating, interviewing the other people. Could just be natural causes, but we're about 2 blocks from the White House. I've shown you this camp before. It's a pretty sad story. So this is McPherson Square. We're 2 blocks from the White House. This camp has shown no signs of getting smaller. In fact, it's getting bigger as they close down other homeless camps in the area. They bring the people over to here. So McPherson Square is only 2 blocks away from the White House. We are just cutting over this way. We're going to catch the VP's motorcade come in shortly. Quite a number of contractor trucks over there today. Would you look at that? And a bunch of pickups over there. Oh, dog team out here looking for night squirrels, rats in the tents. That over there, by the way, is the tree that was struck by lightning. It appears to be alive still. Oh, there's a big group of kids coming out, kids and tourists. Let's see if we can get a better view with the camera. Looks like the public tour groups are coming out. He's actually playing with a tennis ball. The White House, and coming out the side there, quite a lot of school kids going past those trucks, the tour groups making their way out. That's the exit for the White House public tour. And where's those kids? There's that big group of kids that I'd seen behind the fence there. They're coming out. Let's make our way over to the other side, see if we can catch the VP coming in. So that was the vice president arriving on her morning commute, and that was a mess. Yeah, it looks like they took a last-minute detour over to a different street, a street that the Secret Service had blocked to clear the other street. As a result, that street was literally filled with cars. I mean, 20, maybe 40 cars waiting at the red light, and suddenly the motorcade decided to go right through the middle of them. You could see the police officers frantically trying to clear a lane. That didn't go well. All right, so the vice president's arrived. Her motorcade comes in on West Executive, and then she goes into her office in the West Wing. Sometimes she goes up to EEOB, where she has a ceremonial office, which is actually really quite pretty. That's what they use for like swearing in ceremonies and other events. But normally her day-to-day office is over in the West Wing, just down the way from the Oval Office. We're gonna go back up to McPherson Square where I parked my car, and then we'll go out and, well, find something else to do today, yeah? So now we're back in McPherson Square, making our way across the park. Looks as if the police have left, though I think some homeless service workers, some social workers are there trying to help sort things out. Can't really tell. To be honest, a lot of people are still asleep. The park is actually pretty quiet. We're 2 blocks from the Capitol. As I mentioned, this is actually a pretty big homeless camp because many of the smaller camps that have been set up over the last year or two have been shut by the government, and they've been pushing people down into this camp. It's just a matter of time before they push everyone out of this camp and they go back into the different areas of the city. There's a mercenary truck. Those are the guys who take anything, put up anything for anyone, and they're driving around with a "Don't Run Joe" message. They're going to drive around the White House, it looks like. Don't know who paid for that. It's don'trunjoe.com, maybe? And there's some of their horses just chilling. Unfortunately, we're here for another problem. That is a jumper. So, reportedly somebody jumped off this bridge. They've closed traffic. It's quite a mess. See if we can get a better shot. So we're down underneath the Connecticut Avenue Bridge. It is a tall bridge, and someone has jumped off of it, sadly. This happens occasionally. Not the answer, of course, but people do jump off the bridge. Sad. Okay guys, so that is a pretty quiet Tuesday. Sadly, the person at the bridge did pass away from their injuries. There's been some speculation on social media concerning the identity. Not going to go into that today because I don't have any confirmation on that, but there was a high-profile media suicide in Washington, D.C. today, so not really sure if that's connected. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you then. Hey guys, a last-minute update. The New York Times has just confirmed that Blake Hounshell, who is an editor of their political newsletter and a high-profile political reporter, formerly of Politico, he perished today at the Taft Bridge in the incident that you saw earlier in my video. Rest in peace.